Hola, hola, everybody. How are y'all doing? So, our guest for today didn't get the notice, so I'm by myself. As you know, Patricia, she is, or Barbie Chick, she is in Houston, so they're going through a bit of weather over there, and so she's not going to be able to make it tonight either. Once again, by myself. But that's not it. I'm with y'all guys too. So see, I'm not alone. I'm with all of you. So I just wanted to go ahead and share some music, some new music that we've got a hold of, because that's what we're all about, right? We're all about sharing new music and you know giving the opportunity for new artists to be heard. That is the best way for us to help each other out. The way we do it to lift each other up, we have to first go to their shows and buy their merch, and but stream their music as well. And there's a new song that just came out not too long ago, a couple of weeks ago, from Jonathan Espinosa, who's there in Florida, and he is just a remarkable producer. He's songwriter, arranger, does a lot of things, but he decided to go ahead and release this song himself. And I think it's just a wonderful song. So I want to go ahead and start the show off with that song. This is Jonathan Espinosa's Ella. Now, if you have a request of a song or something that you wanted to hear, something that's new, why don't you go ahead and put it in the comment section, and I'll go ahead and play it for you. In the meantime, this is Jonathan Espinosa's Ella. Okay, go like this.
Ella no sabe que yo, el día que la conocí, de ella yo me enamoré y a ella yo me entregué. Ella no sabe que yo la llevo clavada en mi ser, quizás un día será mía. Ella no sabe que yo quisiera ser más que amigos. Ella no sabe que yo le
There you go. Pretty good song. I really do like it. It's smooth. It's got that Tejano vibe. It's it's not too aggressive, but it's very danceable. It's very radio friendly. I got to put myself in focus, man. I look all freaky. There we are. Okay, well that's good. Not that I don't look freaky in real life, but I mean at least I can be in focus and freaky, right? So with with that being said, let me go ahead and play another song for you. Uh, these songs these are all good songs, so you should reach out to them. These are all available. We're playing them on the radio as well. I have them on the show, just so that way you can listen to them and you can make your own your own decision if whether you want to buy them or not. And but I want you to go ahead and take a listen and give it an opportunity because that's the only way that music has to change. It has to. The only way you can grow is by changing. So let the new music, if you are a purist, give the new music a try. This is a new a band out of Snyder. They are super awesome. I just talked to their band leader a couple of days ago. He's super busy trying to get everything ready to rock and roll. They're going to have a lot of stuff coming out, but this is their latest song. This is Asalto Neta que te quise, and it's a great song, and I really love it. But I'm going to play the video for you, okay? So it goes like this.
Quieres que yo haga, que se te antoja, que yo te haga de todo, tú no tienes llenadera. Me estás acabando, me sigues atacando, yo sigo de tonto, ¿será que yo estoy loco? Me tienes hechizado, atrapado, ya no aguanto, pero sigo enamorado. Porque no entiendes que te amo, te amo, te amo. Para ti soy un payaso, un juego, no entiendo. Siempre estás jugando con mi corazón. Esto no es un juego del amor. Me tienes hechizado o atrapado, ya no aguanto, pero sigo enamorado. Y somos Grupo Asalto y Grupo Sexy. Me estás acabando, me sigues atacando, yo sigo de tonto, será que yo soy loco. Me tienes hechizado, atrapado, ya no aguanto, pero sigo enamorado. Es que no entiendes que te amo, te amo, te amo. Para ti soy un payaso, un juego, no entiendo. Siempre estás jugando con mi corazón. Esto no es un juego del amor. Me tienes hechizado, atrapado, ya no aguanto, pero sigo enamorado. Es que no entiendes que te amo, te amo, te amo. Para ti soy un payaso, un juego, no entiendo. Siempre estás jugando con mi corazón. Esto no es un juego del amor. Me tienes hechizado o atrapado, ya no aguanto, pero sigo enamorado. A que te quise como a nadie, ahora dejo atrás todo el desmadre, porque te odio. Neta que te quise como a nadie, ahora dejo atrás todo el desmadre, porque te odio, que te odio, que te odio.
So there you go, man. I liked it. It's got a nice little groove. It's pretty cool. It's got a lot of great music. And I mean great music. It's got a lot of great beats in it. It's kind of a megalomate of like, kind of like a Rancho Frontera, but it's got their own flavor. These guys are always innovative, and that's why I appreciate what I really appreciate with new music is that these guys you know they're always pushing the envelope when it comes to music. Um, like I said, music is to grow. That's how it's supposed to grow, and that's what we want. We want to let it grow. Um, so there's another song that I wanted to play for you. This is another person who I've already interviewed, and she's amazing. She's amazing as far as her ability. She's a writer. She's a musician. She's a singer, and she's been in the business for a long time. This is her new song, and this is Maki with Soltera. Let me go ahead and play that for you. I'm going to give a call to. I'm going to bring up a special guest on the phone here real quick, but first, take a listen to Maki for Soltera. It's a great song. You'll love it.
Ya llegué, es la Machi, baby. Y ahora sí. Soltera, la mano arriba porque ando soltera. Sola, solita, nadie me gobierna. Soltera, yo hago lo que quiera. Aquí ya no se llora, aquí ya no se ruega. Las cosas del amor, la neta, ya no me interesan. Yo no soy un juguete, ahora soy la que juega. Ya mi corazoncito de amor ya lo puse a dieta. Ya no soy exclusiva, tampoco marioneta. Ahora soy puro VIP, pa' todos una reina. Soltera, la mano arriba porque ando soltera. Sola, solita, nadie me gobierna. Soltera, yo hago lo que quiera. Soltera, a mi teléfono no me lo checan. Tan libre y lo traigo sin contraseña. Soltera, no hay quien me detenga. Soltera, soltera. Aquí ya no se llora, aquí ya no se rega. Y si salgo regreso a la hora que yo quiera. Ya no soy exclusiva, tampoco marioneta. Y aquí no hay cucaracho para yo rendirle cuentas. Yo no soy un juguete, ahora soy la que juega. Ya mi corazoncito ya lo tengo a dieta. Soltera, la mano arriba porque ando soltera. Sola, solita, nadie me gobierna. Soltera, yo hago lo que quiera. Soltera, a mi teléfono no me lo checan. Tan libre y lo traigo sin contraseña. Soltera, no hay quien me detenga. Soltera, alza la mano si tú estás soltera. 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 Soltera, la mano arriba porque ando soltera. Sola, solita, nadie me gobierna. Soltera, yo hago lo que quiera. Soltera, a mi teléfono no me lo checan. Tan libre y lo traigo sin contraseña. Soltera, no hay quien me detenga. Soltera, soltera.
Somebody wanted to be alone. What? Real quick. Hey, Heather, how you doing? Rick Valderrama joined the group. Hey, yeah, Rick, how you doing? Rosie Allison, how are you doing? Christina Peña. Thank you so very much. It's pronounced Machi. I said Machi, didn't I? Did I say Maki? I think I said Machi. Maki? Well, either way, she's awesome. So, Red Cardinal Entertainment Agency in the house. Christina, put down your info so that way people that are looking for you, they can go ahead and get that information. Machis. Okay, Machis. That'll work. I didn't say my cheese. I said Machi's new song, but Machi, I guess. Such a great time making soltera in our stomping grounds of Corpus. I guess it's Corpitos. That's what that means. So yes, Machi. Cool. All right, everybody's chiming in. Thank you so very much. I'm trying to keep up with everybody. That's cool. For those of y'all that are in Mixcloud, once again, Mixcloud, I don't know why, but it does this little thing where um, you can't comment, but I can see it on my phone. So if you comment, I can see it on my phone, and then I'll send it to you. I mean, I'll read it out. How's that? And Christina, if you need to get a hold of Christina's information, Red Cardinal Entertainment Agency, it's Red Cardinal Entertainment, or ENT at AI. That's Red Cardi NT dot AI. Yeah. Thank you for playing it. Well, we play it because it's good music. That's what we play. That's what we do here. You know what? And since I do have Heather's song here, let me find Heather's song so that way we can play it, because Heather has an awesome song as well. I just got to sift through all my stuff. So please bear with me here real quick as I find it. Baja la Luna. Heather Alcantar, who's here with us and joining us, she's got another song, and it's really, really awesome. By the way, Heather and I, we have a secret. It's not that kind of secret. we live in the same we live in the same location, but yeah, she's got some music out that you definitely need to check out, and that's how we level up together. We uh, we do it together. Support the artists, play their music, go to their shows, and buy their merch. That's the way to do it. This is a great song. You're gonna listen. You're gonna love it. Just take a listen to it. This is Heather with Baja la Luna. It goes like this.
Hello.
Hola, chica.
Hello.
Hola, chica. Hey, I got the song playing in the background, and I will, as soon as this song's over, we'll bring you on, okay? Just stay on the line, okay? All right, cool. Well, There you go. That was Heather. Heather Jolene Alcantara. I have a question, Heather. Um, about that cover. I saw you had blonde hair. What's with the purple hair? Just kidding. It doesn't really matter. Hey, I've got a guest on the phone. She's going to give us a little lowdown on what's happening over there. The one and only Miss Shelly Lattis. Shelly,
Hello. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is right now.
it's evening, whatever it
I don't
is,
even know what it is right now.
right? It's like we just woke up. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I know my brain is fried already.
it's
I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I'm
yeah,
done for the day.
it's musician hours. We understand. We understand.
I know.
S-
But you know what? I really don't live the musician hours anymore. Can you
Um,
believe it?
no, I don't.
I
Because
know.
I've known you
I start
long
getting
enough.
tired.
I known you long enough. I'm surprised you could get that way.
I know. I start getting tired like 10 o'clock. I'm
Oh
like
wow.
ready for bed.
Oh
I know. I can't do the late night sessions anymore unless I really have to.
yeah.
Yeah, but I
Hey,
don't really have to. But it's great to be talking to you. Miss you, miss
yeah, I
you.
miss you bunches, and I'm really glad that you're staying busy. I know Shell Shock Records is putting out a lot of music, and that's why I wanted to call you because you've got so
Man,
much stuff going on. First of all, hats off to the boots. These boots are made for walking. I've heard it, and
thank you.
oh my gosh, is it an awesome song? It's
Thank you so
just
much.
wondering.
It's funny you say that because you're actually getting it from the face.
Yeah. Well,
It's so crazy.
yeah, while I was talking to Jose Rosario, I interviewed him on Monday, and we were talking about it.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so
We
yeah,
always have something going on. We're all kind of busy. Well, I mean, where do I even start? Well, as far as myself, still, everyone's like, you're releasing music. It's pretty fun to like actually just release music and not really worry about it. You know what I mean? You're just like, okay, I'm going to release it. I want to record it today. But these Boots Are Made for Walking actually hits streaming platforms tomorrow.
yeah,
It's actually off of the coming out on the feature film called Say a Little Prayer that hits AMC theaters this Thanksgiving.
yeah,
So that's the opening song of the movie, and which is the whole reason why I recorded it. But it comes out, it comes out tomorrow. We have the movie premiere here next Tuesday with Luis Fonsi and the whole crew and the whole cast are going to be in San Antonio. Um, to see it for the first time, I saw it in LA. We
oh
saw the
yeah,
premiere there, and to see on the big screen and hear your voice is just like it's so surreal. It's so incredible. It's like a major goal of mine. Now I'm working more in films, so that's really something I really had always wanted to do.
yeah.
So that's happening.
And by the
Of course,
way,
I'm still.
when I
What's that?
heard the way I heard the song, it's because it's in the trailer. So if you look at the trailer
Yeah, it's in the trailer.
for the song, that's
It's in the
yeah,
trailer. Yeah, it's in the
yeah,
trailer. That one is the short version. Y'all have the short version. The short version and the long version are a little bit different at the very end part and
definitely.
in the beginning. Yeah. So I wanted to do something. You know me, I like to put my little spin on things. So starting the song with a 3-part harmony is always
Yeah,
cool.
sounds
So
awesome.
I did the same thing in Sal Si Puedes. If you noticed that,
Oh,
I did
oh
that in
yes,
Sal Si
yeah,
Puedes.
that's one of my favorite. Yeah, that was one of my favorite songs that you've done. I just love the video too. So it was awesome. So
Yeah.
you've got El Gallo Des.
I got it. Yeah, we're keeping busy with him. We just released Te Tengo Que Olvidar. A lot of things on the other side of the spectrum are happening for him. Really, more in film right now.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we're concentrating on. He is starring in King of the South series that'll be released next year.
Hmm.
He plays an artist, a poet,
Yeah.
veteran poet, which is really him for real. He was in the army and he's a poet, so
Wow.
it's not too far off a character. But he plays Palabra Carmona,
Hmm.
and he really. I mean, I knew he could act, but I saw it firsthand, and I was extremely impressed. Like I was there for this first scene that he shot, and I was like totally invested in the character in the scene. It's like so proud of him. He really is doing well with that. So that's kind of where we're focusing on right now. I'm going to really shift gears with him musically towards the beginning of the year. We're gonna do stuff that we talked about doing. Not that we don't want to continue doing Latin music and doing cumbia and tejano and whatever,
Uh-huh.
mariachi of course. But we're just really trying to create music that really speaks to us, honestly. Um,
Yeah,
I don't.
why restrict them?
I
Why restrict them? Just
Yeah, I don't really want to hold my artist down like that
mhm.
in any way. Now I do. I have to be strategic with how I do it and how I release it, how long we wait for between things. I mean, that's totally different. But right now, I mean, we're just enjoying this process of creating music. So right now, I'm working. He and I are actually writing a song that I plan on releasing for him January of 25. So, knowing me, if I get impatient, I'll release it before then. But cause I like it. I get so inspired, I get so
Yeah.
inspired. So I'm working with that for him as far as El Gallo Des. And, actually he's performing here in San Antonio for Luminaria, which is a contemporary arts festival that is the biggest in South Texas. They feature, music, dance, poetry, art, culinary art as well. And it's going to be here downtown San Antonio at this St. Paul Square.
Mhm.
It's free. It's from 6 to midnight. So he's performing as well as Rev Ray. I have Rev Ray in there.
Oh man.
Squishy from all the way from California. Squishy MC artist.
Mhm.
He's coming. Annika is performing.
Yeah.
I have a new artist that I'm working with, John Michael, 18 years old. He's performing. I got Jenny B in there. I don't know if I'm forgetting anyone else, but I think I got everybody. But
You
but
know you
yeah,
do because there's too many people. You're gonna remember. Oh man.
I know. So with him, so speaking of Annika, we just released Side Piece,
Right.
which is her very first neo soul R&B song off of her upcoming neo soul album. That God willing, we're looking for a November release. The latest early December, because we actually have the photo shoot for that in next week as well. But yeah, we released Side Piece, and that album was so much fun to produce and to create with her. She's just a phenomenal writer as well. She's such
Yeah.
a poet.
I know.
I mean, her lyrics are just incredible. Like, I can't wait for fans to hear this album because it's such a vibe. Like, anyone that comes to visit me and I have to show a little bit of snippets of what she did,
Mhm.
everyone's just like in awe of her voice and her songwriting abilities. And
Well, Jay Bettis gave a comment to her saying that,
he
man,
did.
I want to sing.
He did, and I had to give him a personal text for that. Because there's a joke that we did that we say because when I recorded her first single,
Mhm.
"Si Mañana No Me Ve," I already knew she was a diehard Jay Pettis fan. Right? I knew this about her, and so I reached out to him, and I wanted him to kind of give her words of encouragement because I told him how much he looked up to him,
Mhm.
and he was busy.
Yeah, he's always
He was
busy.
busy. So that didn't happen. That didn't happen. And when he saw her at the Mike Tejano Awards in the Valley, he was like, wow, you're great. And then he saw her at the Tejano Music Awards performing, oh yeah, "Si Mañana Me Ves," and
Mhm.
he complimented her then. And so it's like, I teased him. I'm like, oh, now you want to collab with my girl. I've been trying to tell you, you were sleeping on that. I tried to tell you about that, but yeah. And I tell my artists this, they have what it takes to given a nod by greats, like great that is. Like, El Gallo Des, Linda Ronstadt just shared his video.
Yeah.
That was huge. Michael Bublé commented on him. These are two of his heroes. And so I'm like, you guys deserve to get these nods by these great artists. You have the talent, you have the gifts, and just takes time for people to know who you are.
Mhm.
So I'm working on that. Let's see what else. God, I just finished a big country project too. I worked on some music for Artie Herina. I just finished producing the Matthew Ryan Band. I just produced a country artist, Stephen Lauren. Gosh, what else? I mean, yeah, and I'm still, doing my UTSA thing. I'm still doing the music therapy. Um, but as far as music goes, I'm in the process of working on Angel Miranda's album also. I finally finished the writing of that along with Rebecca Valadez. We wrote the country songs that are on the album and the Christian songs together.
Mhm.
And so I have her coming and doing vocals for that album. I'm hoping to finish that up. I'm working on some music for Stephanie Martinez. And I'm working on a new song for Ali also that I'm hoping to release by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Gosh, there's just so much music right now. There's so much happening. And I'll be at another movie premiere on the 25th of October in Dallas for a film called Deeper. I
Mhm.
produced a song for that film with Rev Ray. So we're going to be doing that movie premiere as well. So a lot of great things are happening right now. We're just really moving and grooving and really connecting with a whole different, um, you know, side of the world, if you will. I guess we just get so used to staying in our bubble and, you know, especially being a working artist, I'm always doing the same Tejano venues. I'm doing for the same audiences. And, when you step outside of that, it's very encouraging to see that there's a big world out there that, is starting to understand. I've gained so many new fans in the last 2 years. I just did the Super Legends cruise.
Yeah, I know.
And
People are giving me,
that was
yeah,
that was fun.
people are giving me a hard time. Hey, dude, I thought she retired, man. She was on this cruise, and I was like, dude, let
Yeah,
her be, bro. She can do whatever. She's a grown woman.
yeah. It was funny because I did a cruise with them in 21,
Hmm.
and they were already wanting to book me for 22. No, I did it in 22, and they want to book me for 23. And I was like, no, guys, I'm not going to be touring anymore. And they were like, but we really want you to be part of this cruise. You're a super legend. You're a legend. Want you to be part of this cruise because it's not just Tejano. It's like big artists.
Right.
And I was like, and I jokingly said, well, it's going to really cost you if you want me to come back. So they called me. They called me last year, and they're like, Shelly, you know, we remember what you said. I'm like, okay, I'm glad you did because I mean it. And so I gave them my price, and they went with it. And I only did 15 minutes. You
Oh,
know,
oh wow.
yeah, it's like totally different world. Like they take really good care of you and
Yeah,
just make you feel really appreciated.
yeah.
Honestly,
I went into. I try to stay off of social media as much as possible. I do social media because it's a necessary thing,
I know.
I joined in this conversation where it was like, you know, these bands that are doing these promoters that are asking bands to do free events and all this other stuff.
Yeah,
And I say,
yeah.
look, I'm one of those people. I do ask bands to come up here and do free events if I see it
Yeah,
if
but
I
for
see it.
you, I mean, it's different because you also help the artist.
Well, yeah, and then plus also I also pay for their gas, I pay for their
Yeah, of
food, I pay
course.
for their
That's what I
hotel.
mean. Yeah.
And one of the things that I really it blew me away was like, why wouldn't if you're going to ask them to perform for free, why don't you let them sell their merch? That doesn't make any sense. At least that
Oh,
way they
yeah.
can.
That's a big one.
Yeah,
Or they want a percentage of it. Right.
right.
Hello.
What is that all about?
Yeah.
I was like, no,
You're
no,
right.
that's
You're right.
they
And
have to.
I'll share with you about Luminaria. So I'm
Hmm.
going to tell you how that story went down.
Yeah, go ahead.
Which I said is coming in October the 19th here. So they called me for Luminaria because I have a song called "She's a Trailblazer,"
Yeah.
and the head they wanted me to perform that song at the opening ceremony,
Oh wow.
and they were like, you know, what do you charge? What will you charge us to come do this? And I'm like, to be honest, they're like, yeah, and I said nothing. And they're like, what? You're gonna come free? And I said, I didn't say that.
Hmm.
I said, if I get my artists in here and you pay them, I'll do the opening ceremony.
That's awesome.
And so they were like, are you serious? And I said, yeah. I said, but I'm serious too about they got to get paid.
Yeah.
Like, and so
Yeah.
that's how I got El Gallo Des, Rev Ray,
Hmm.
Squishy, Annika, John Michael, Jenny B.
Yeah.
Rebecca Valadez is performing the song with me too
Ooh.
because we wrote it together.
Yeah. See,
So
that's the way it should be, hand in hand, helping each other out, and
of
stuff like
course,
that. And that's
and
great.
tomorrow I have a meeting about another potential big festival that happens here in San Antonio. That's why I'm meeting tomorrow because
Uh-huh.
I want to try to get new artists in there. But
Definitely.
I'm you already know I'm a big advocate for new artists.
Definitely.
But as far as my performing, if you want me to quote Mia, for people that are going to tell you I thought she wasn't on the road, you can say she wasn't. She was on the water.
She was she was on international waters, buddy.
She's not on the road. She's on the water.
Yeah,
So,
there you go. She was on a boat.
and next year, I'm doing Super Legends Cruise next year as well because I'm performing with Sheila E. and Jody Watley.
Of course. And why
So
wouldn't you? Those are great.
yeah, it's going to be a great one.
Yeah,
So a lot of amazing things. I mean, I cannot complain. I mean, every day, like, every day God just, continues with the blessings. And of course, we give God all of the honor and glory for everything that we are experiencing and having right now and doing right now. And I'm just loving where I'm at. All day today, I actually was with a couple of the artists that I'm having at Luminaria. We were doing some media stuff for it, and
Mhm.
they're with them all day. And I just love it. I was telling the videographer, I'm like, I really believe in these artists, and we just need to give them opportunities. You
Yeah.
know, and I just hate it because, like you said it yourself, a lot. I'm not saying every promoter is this
No,
way,
no, 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 no.
but there's a lot of them that there's sponsored money,
Yeah,
and that it's for the entertainment. That's what it's for.
yeah.
And
They,
yet there's promoters out there who want to pocket the money and give you crap or
yeah,
nothing at all.
yeah,
So we need to really do that. And I understand a promoter's perspective that they want to draw people. Well, if that's the case, then why are you coming to new artists? You see what I
yeah,
mean? Like you can't say, oh well, they don't draw, but you want them to perform for you. So, or just give them an opportunity to perform in a big festival.
there's
I feel like at this point, and I give it this advice. I mean, I tell the new artists, yeah, you got to pay your dues, and you will want to pay your dues because it's not so much where you end up; it's all the journey that gets you to where you are. That's really what I've enjoyed most about my career. It's
mhm,
not where I'm at right now; it's how I got here. So I tell them, I'm like, but it's okay for you to be selective. You don't have to do these hole in the wall places.
yeah.
You don't have to do them. Just try to be smart about it. But everything is so different.
Well, I
But
mean,
I am feeling a good feeling about the Hana music in the near future. I feel like we're
well,
gonna kind of
yeah,
make a shift.
I've interviewed some artists that have come from Mexico, and they talk about Tejano music that's just. But see, the thing is, and I say this all the time, our cell phone
Yeah,
allows us to be in a bubble. It puts us in
yeah, it
such.
does. It really does.
It.
And we were just talking about this today too, about how much the music industry has changed, and a lot of things change. That's evolution, right? I
Mhm,
mean, everything evolves. But if we're talking on a business sense, and really, where the music industry as a whole, not just us,
mhm,
as a whole, is so different, and how artists and their artistry is being lost.
yeah,
I don't. There are a lot of art. I'm not going to say there, that everyone is this way, but there's a lot of artists now that are not doing it for the art of it. There's a lot of artists who, you know, just want to be this, instant sensation, and that's okay. To more power to you. But I feel like financially, the industry and the artists are continuously being taken advantage of. And although we live in a world of digital music right now, I'm starting to see a really big transition with vinyl making a huge comeback.
oh yeah,
It really is coming back in a very, which is amazing
yeah.
because
I think that is the trend.
we can profit money from those hard copy things. Where you can't digitally.
Yeah,
Because again, we pay DistroKid, CD Baby, TuneCore. We pay these companies to have our music up on streaming platforms, and we don't make anything really from them. So people are becoming billionaires off of music and of the art. And bigger labels are not signing artists because they're talented; they're signing them because of their social media following.
yeah,
So,
definitely.
but every artist, I tell them, I tell them the same thing. You got to know why you want to do this. And if it's because it's what you love, then God will provide and God will see through. But, you do still got to put work in to what you do, but always create music that really does speak to you. I mean, don't let anyone get in your head about it. Don't make people pressure you for something, in your heart that you want to do, you know? And I mean, I've seen it all as far as artists. I've seen artists that are very, very hungry and want to do everything and anything they have to do to be heard. And then I have those artists that just expect it, you know.
Right.
And those are the tricky ones. Those are the ones you really have to sit down and mentor a whole lot. So I do. You already know I do a whole lot of that
Yeah, most
on a daily
definitely.
basis. Yeah, and I've done it with all my artists, and we're releasing stuff, and I'm very proud of everyone that I've had in my studio so far. And they get a lot more than just recording there with me. That's for sure.
And just to clear up the air, Shell Shock Records, you can go and rent out space to record
Oh
your
yes,
own
you
song.
can.
You don't
You
have to.
can. I don't necessarily have to produce what you come and record with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can book the studio and I'll be engineering it, but
Mhm. Of
but
course, it's
you
good.
can book
Yeah.
the studio. Definitely. I just finished up Rita Cappuccino's album too, and that was a lot of fun. So I'm really proud of all the artists that I work with, even if they're not in association with Shell Shock. I'm really proud of everyone that I have in there because I'm working with some amazing talent, some real amazing talent. Kiana we released, and I released Gabriela Flores, and it's just like everyone is doing really well. I'm super proud of everyone.
Well, thank you so very much for joining us, Shelly. I really do
Thank
appreciate
you.
you. I need
Love
to
you.
let me pass this on real quick. Jonathan and Chrissy E. They said, "Hey, aloha, Shelly." Janie Rios is saying hello. Alfredo
Hello.
Rios, the Lowell Meskin. Yeah, that's Allie's grandfather,
Yes, that's
Janie
Allie's.
E. Yeah,
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 like I said, I'm working on her song. She's probably been waiting for my melody because I
yeah.
I met with her a couple weeks ago, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll try to have it for you, but I have it. I just have to record it.
It's
It's
a
it's
musician's
embedded
life.
in my brain right now, but no, just amazing things. And I forgot to mention we're heading to Santa Clarita, California, at the end of December to or mid December for the Santa Clarita Film Festival there. So I'll have a showcase there also with my artist. So yeah, we're doing some great things. We're
Awesome.
we're we're moving. But thank you,
Yeah.
Lawrence. You know how much I love you. You and I go way back. You are definitely someone I trust and I love to get opinions from and value very much. And just thank you for all that you do for the industry, all that you do for the artist. I mean, it doesn't go unnoticed, trust me.
Well, thank you so very much, Shelly. I appreciate you giving me some time. Real quickly, Joe Avila from San Benito, Texas says hello, Shelly.
Hello,
And,
Joe.
and Ford Luis says hello as well. Thank you so very much,
Tell
Shelly.
everybody hello.
We're going to go ahead and play the new song from El Gallo Dez, who, by the way, I'm real mad at because now he's a movie star. He's already handsome. He's tall. He's handsome. Every time I see him, I always tell Shelly I rub elbows with him, hoping that some of that handsomeness rubs off on me. It doesn't.
I know he's dying to shave his beard off, but he has
Right?
to use it for characters, so
Yes.
he's dying to shave it off.
Yeah. He told me the other day, he's like, dude, I got to get this thing off of me, this muskrat. I was like,
I know, but we're almost done with his scenes. I think this next week he'll be done with his scenes for sure.
awesome. So this is El Gallo Des, Te Tengo Que Olvidar. It's his new single from Shell Shock Records. That's Shelly Lattes. Thank you so very much for joining us. And let's go ahead and take a listen to this.
Thank you guys. Love you guys.
Bye-bye.
No siento el calor de tus caricias, ni oigo más tu voz. El tiempo se ha parado con tu ausencia y mi alma se murió. No quiero que menciones mis delitos, porque no supe amar. Porque tú sabes que mi alma ya no aguanta un golpe más. Mejor me alejo, mejor olvido esos besos que me van a envenenar. Esperanzas y amor que nunca tuve y no será. Mejor me aferro a otro amor que se entregue y me ame de verdad. No mereces serenata, a parar. Te tengo que olvidar. Te tengo que olvidar. Mejor me alejo, mejor olvido esos besos que me van a envenenar de falsas esperanzas, de amor que nunca tuve y no será. Mejor me aferro a otro amor que se entregue y me ame de verdad. No mereces serenata, al infierno es donde tú vas a parar. Te tengo que olvidar, de mi vida vete ya.
Well, there you have it. El Gallo Dez, once again, awesome voice, handsome guy. I hate him. Just kidding. he's he's a great guy. He's awesome. Thank you so very much for all of y'all that are joining us, Joe Avila and everything else. I've got another friend on the phone. He's gonna be talking about something that's coming up here pretty awesome. And by the way, Janie, she says, beautiful song, El Gallo Dez, and so does Joe Avila. He loves that song. But it is the one and the only Rick Valderrama. Rick, how you doing, brother?
Lawrence, Indio, my brother, I'm doing well. How you doing, man? Just blessed, brother. Just blessed.
I am taking the opportunity to go ahead and talk to the people and let them hear some of this great music that's coming out and everything else. I know we have been working on a project that is very near and dear to your heart, and I was hoping that you could kind of give us a little bit of insight in what's coming up, when it's coming out, and everything else. Because first of all, I call you the king of harmonies because I love your harmonies. Your horns are always awesome. Okay, when I fell in love with Tejano music, it was because of the horns. And
Uh-huh.
a lot of the bands from the '90s, they had a saxophone that was also awesome. And I had saxophone and trumpets in it. You know, those were awesome. But horns, man, there's something about a horn. And you and Richie and your dad, you guys have, La Patria, y'all have this legacy of great harmonies and great horn play. So, that's why I call you the king of harmonies because it's always on point. You go, especially like your last song, it was going two harmonies to three-part harmony, then back to two harmony. I was like, oh my gosh, this is just,
Yeah,
it's,
man. Let me tell you, man. I was blessed to be taught by one of the best, of
mhm,
course, which was my father, the late Henry Valderrama. And let me tell you, it wasn't easy. He was a hard teacher. I mean, I swear to God, which I really have a lot of respect for the way he taught me.
yeah.
And between him and my uncle Red, of course, him and my uncle Red used to do all the three part harmonies with La Patria. And it's so funny because I think it was my third album, Vivir Mi Vida.
Hmm.
I was doing a remake of one of his songs, and on the bridge, I say, "Oh, I'm going to do the harmony." I could not do them, and I'm like, "Okay, what?" So I went to my dad. He goes, "You can't do them because I did this." He just, I mean, his harmonies go up and down. It's not like three harmonies following each
Right.
other all the way. Oh my God! So I had to do two parts and then broke up to three. But just learning from him, being around him all my life, I was just blessed to have him as my mentor, my teacher, and for all of us, Valderrama. My brother plays sax. I have a
Yeah.
uncle named Steve that plays keyboards. And of course, my uncle Red. Red's like our teacher now, man. Every time we practice, we have an event, and he cracks out the whip, man. He's like, "Hey, you practice at home. When you come here, we rehearse." I'm serious. He's just like a
Yeah,
Uncle Red or
you,
something
you
else.
don't you
But
don't come here for bologna sandwiches, bro. You're gonna pick up and play.
exactly, exactly. But 7 albums in already on my own label, which is Taz Records, and a lot of it is for the love of the music. I just love making music. I don't play as much as I should have, which that will change here in about, I would say, 4 months, and I'll tell you why. As everybody knows, most of the people know about my brother Richie was dealing with this liver issue that he needed a liver for almost 9 years, right? Richie's my
Right.
sax my right hand man, and he'd always had trouble. I mean, if he's had a cold, he's in the hospital, and you know that by experience,
Hmm.
Lawrence. And so finally, he, of course, I was his living liver donor. He made me a promise, Rick, let me get well, and hey, we'll start gigging. I would use them on my recordings, at least some of them. And then I would get a real good friend of mine, Billy Ray Shepherd, to do the rest of them because, the wind and everything, him trying to play all these parts. And, he would get tired fast, but he made me a promise and I'm holding him up to that.
You better, bro.
Was on stage. He was on stage this past Saturday with Gary Haas doing one of his songs, and then he was in the studio 2 nights ago with Art Guerrero. I go, hey, slow down. You're supposed to be learning our music. What's going on?
Right.
But it's just a blessing to see him already getting back into it. The smile on his face and his color has changed. So I'm actually back in the studio working on my 8th project. You know,
Hmm.
and of course the first song. Uh, right before we set the date for this liver transplant, me with the help of the man upstairs when I planned to do and the help of you too, Lawrence. We'll talk about that later. I get things done. 90% of the time I get them done. I set a timeline. I start here and I have to end here. Well, I was putting a song together that I wanted to write for my brother. And who else is I want to call him a co-writer, but he's the main writer, Mr. Joe Reveles. Anytime I need anything, I have an idea, I call him, and man, it takes him 5 minutes to write a song. Or, Rick, let's do this, and I love Joe to death, like a brother as well. Saludos to Joe as well, Maricel out in Corpus Christi. But it's we put it together, we wrote it the same day. Called Sevi. Sevi's like, come on in. We blocked it out, and then we were about to finish it, and I get a text message at 1 o'clock in the morning. I think as we get a little bit older, we kind of stay up late, or our hours change.
Yeah.
So we go back to being like a baby, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so Richie, my brother, texted me this. Hey, David Lee and Richie are best friends. David Lee guys are my brother Richie's best friend,
Yeah.
and they're like, David Lee wants to talk to you. So he texts me and goes, hey, Daddy, I heard the song Richie sent us playing. Goes, I think that song could use a little accordion.
Oh my
That was like
gosh.
1:30 in the morning. At noon the next day, of course we had to get Sevi up. At noon the next day, David Lee's there, and of course it takes him like 20 minutes to do
I
his
know
part, but
he's amazing.
he
Just yeah.
he wanted to be a part of this project, and I was honored to have him on there, right? And it's funny, me being a musician, a vocalist, a band leader. Anybody that comes and records, I paid him. I told Richie, hey, he's your friend, you pay.
Yeah, he's your
And
friend.
David Lee's like, I'm not taking any money. Are you crazy? I'm honored to do this. So, this tune will be out next week if Rap Rosie's on here. A big shout out to her.
Yeah.
She always has my
Ro-
back and whatever we need, man. She's amazing what she does. I just shoot her an email. Say, hey, I'm ready. Okay, send me what you got. You know what I want. Got to give it to her in order. And then, so I messaged her this morning. I sent her this amazing flyer that a very good friend of mine made for me.
Mhm.
And so that will be out probably Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll get with Rosie this weekend. I'll upload it to TuneCore, Spotify, all this stuff. And the great thing about it is that I would say 3 to 4 weeks later, after the song is released, we will release the official video, which is already completed.
There you go.
And for everybody that's on and everybody that doesn't know, this man that has this podcast kind of likes to be in the back, But just like Shelly said, Lawrence, I mean, you have made a big change to this industry, to a lot of us artists, and you make us see things differently and give us hope. Meaning, shit, I can't do video. Shoot, I'm sorry. I can't do video. Yes, I can do this. And you're like, hey, you need photos? Call me. It's not like, hey, come over here. It's going to cost you 300 for this, 600 for that. You just like, let's get it done. You know, everybody that's listening, Lawrence has to eat. Just to let you know, like, and Lawrence's toys are. I swear to God, he probably has over $100,000 worth of film and camera equipment. I just want to let everybody know that. But I called Lawrence and I told him the idea, and of course, Lawrence already reads my mind, which is amazing. So we actually put this video together, and it's I'm not going to spill the beans, but it'll be out in a few weeks. And oh my God, I'm just I don't even send it to my brother Lawrence because I don't want him to have it. You know, I showed it to my mom, of course. I showed it to my
Yeah.
mom. You know, the tears just rolled down her face. So it's not a sad song. It's just the way I feel about him.
It's
Bottom line, this is how I feel about you, bro.
it's a
You know,
sentimental song. Is what it is. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So you know, I'm just so thrilled, bro, that I was able to get that done, especially with your help. You know,
Mm.
with your help and the help of the musicians, Sebi, of course, Black Monster Studios, whatever I need, Sebi said, just come over. He's like you, come over, let's get it done. We'll talk later. Let's just do it. Let's
Yeah.
make videos. Let's make music. Let's do it, you know? But, I mean, it's just, I'm so blessed that it's all ready to go. You
Yeah.
know, it's all ready to go. And he's like, you call me people, hey, when are you going to release it? When are you going to release it? Well, the time has come where I'm going to release the song. And then I would say 3 or 4 weeks later, we'll go ahead and drop the music video. But so that's the first song on this upcoming album. And I've got about 3 or 4 more ideas that I want to do. I mean, songs already. And I'm going to do a collab with somebody. I got a couple of people in mind, but it's all about, you know, keep it going, making music. It's in my blood. It's something that I just love doing is making music, Lawrence, you know?
Definitely, definitely, brother. You know what? And I really do appreciate the kind words, but remember, man, I'm just some guy from Vancouver, Texas, man. That's all I am. Stevie D says salutations, brother. Hey, Stevie D, how you doing, bro? Love your stuff,
Thank
man.
you.
You need to come on the show
Thank
already.
you.
And Orlando Big O, he says saludos. He is with a band that Joanna was able to be with in to perform with in Midland, and
Okay. Okay.
there's some awesome dudes. There's some really awesome dudes. Hey, Rick. Well, thank you so very much for joining us, man. I really do appreciate you. I want to go ahead and play from your album, Con el Corazón, Henry's Melody, because of the fact that it's an awesome song, and I want to go ahead and play that for you. And
Absolutely.
you know, it's a tribute to your dad. Your dad's an awesome person, awesome musician,
Yeah.
trailblazer in the music industry in Tejano.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. And a little story about Henry's medley. You know, you start off a dance. You know, you start off with three hit songs or 3 songs that are going to keep people on the dance floor. And this is 3 of the songs that we would kind of use at a bunch of times to start off at 3 times. So that's why he named it Henry's medley.
definitely. And so we'll be looking out
Yeah.
for that song. That song is actually called Hermanito Mío. And
Yeah.
wait for the song to come out here in a couple of days. I guarantee you're gonna love it. It's a love song, but a love between brothers, and you. But it applies to everything. So
Yeah.
you know, I love the song. You know, I've heard it a million times because I was editing the video, but it's a great song. It's a beautiful song, and you know, best wishes to you, brother. Thank you so very much for taking the
Thank
time to
you.
be
Thank
here.
you for everything that you do for the industry, man. I mean, you don't know how much I appreciate you. And just the way Shelly said it too, I mean, you do a lot for us, man. And you don't, I mean, we appreciate you so much. You know, you come and stay at my house whenever you want. You already know that. We brainstorm. You come over here. Something always comes out. What do you want
So,
to do, Rick? I got my equipment in the truck, you know.
yeah,
But
something.
anyway, Lawrence, yeah, shout out to everybody. Thank everybody for all the support. Supporting Tejano music, you know. Thank y'all so much. And keep it going, man, because Tejano ain't dead, baby.
Tejano ain't dead, baby. This is Henry's Melody from the one and only Rick Valderrama, and it goes like this.
Te vas porque yo quiero que te vayas. A la hora que yo quiera te detengo. vas porque yo quiero que te vayas. A la hora que yo quiera te detengo. Yo sé que mi cariño te hace falta, porque quieras o no, yo soy tu dueño. Yo quiero que te vayas por el mundo y quiero que conozcas mucha gente. Yo quiero que te besen otros labios para que me compares hoy como siempre. Si encuentras un amor que te comprenda y sientas que te quiera más que a nadie, entonces yo daré la media vuelta y me iré con el sol cuando muera la tarde. Entonces yo daré la media vuelta y me iré con el sol cuando muera la tarde. Y tú como si nada. Como si al verme te alegrarás de mi suerte. Qué mal te hice que no supiste perdonarme. Qué mal te hice que me pagues con la muerte. Me estoy muriendo por tu culpa, por tu culpa. Si me engañabas con tus labios la puñalada que me diste fue trapera. De esa se salva que no tienes corazón. Qué mala forma de pegarte a un corazón. Pajarillo que cruzas la sierra, quiero que a mi tierra vayas, por favor. Si le lleves este recadito para que es la dueña de todo mi amor. En su casa hallarás una palma, en ella te paras para descansar. Al momento que salga le dices que sus juramentos no va a olvidar. Y si acaso la ves que estés triste, por favor le dices que no llores más. Que mi pronto volveré a su lado para no dejarla ya nunca jamás.
Yeah, that's I'm telling you, that's why I like that song. Yes, I'm with you. I love brass in Tejano music for sure. And I went ahead and I've been taking advantage of the fact that we have this time to talk to people that I feel that are important, not important. I shouldn't say that. Everybody's important. But I mean, people that I feel that we should talk to, people that I want to share their information and stuff like that. And so on the phone, we had a producer, we had a singer, you know, a Texas talent that's been in the industry. Now I have a new jewel for you, a new jewel in the Tejano crown, the West Texas sweetheart herself, the one and only Joanna Ray is on the phone. Hey, Joanna Ray. Joanna.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
Oh,
How are you doing, girlfriend?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. So excited about everything that's going on right now.
Yeah, well, I know we had a gig this past weekend in Ballinger, and the people in Ballinger were very accepting, and it was just actually the reaction was quite overwhelming because there was a lot of "We love you! Oh my gosh! When are you going to play next? Where are you going to be? And it was really good. It was really good to see the the process, and that's one of the things that I wanted to reach out to a lot of the people, the new artists that are here, that it is possible with enough drive, with enough determination to get to that point. Because when we first met, you were a track artist and everything else, and your song "Soy Ella" was just a reflection of the things that you've gone through. And it's such a powerful song, but when it came out, it just hit everybody in the heart, and then that's where that West Texas Sweetheart came along. So it's pretty awesome. Now, what do you have planned? What's the deal? Like if I don't know, but go ahead and tell me what do you got going on?
So we have so many things going on. I think there are two major things that I know that are gonna, I hope, bring excitement to everyone that listens to my music. And the main one is that we're releasing the album on October 26th. We're actually having a release party, which I'm really excited for, at the Destination Midland. So I'm really excited for that. I'm hoping to have all of my supporters and all of the fans and everyone that's kind of come with me on this journey. 'Cause I don't like to say they're just witnessing because they're part of it. Like everyone that listens to my music is a part of growing with me. So that's pretty exciting to be able to have everyone there.
Yeah, most definitely. And the destination is kind of that's your home away from home, because that's really where you cut your teeth, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So that's where I first played, I think, my first original song, and I remember just going up to the owner and saying like, "Hey, I'm a new Tejano artist. I was just wondering if you'd play my music." And that's when he played the music, and they just loved it. So then they got me on stage and had me sing it again, and it was just awesome. I was barely dipping my toes in, barely figuring out how like networking works and how you have to reach out to these DJs and businesses and stuff to have them play your music in order to be heard.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you didn't have to reach out to me. I was there. So
Yes.
I'm just some guy from Vancouver, Texas, anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I just roam around in the places like a tumbleweed. But no, you started off, here you are. I talked to your parents, and it was really awesome, the story that they gave me, how they would take you to all these different events, and a lot of times, it was really tough because sometimes you didn't get paid, and it was a crappy location, had to drive forever, but they would take you to these places and take you back, or you would go to these different places and perform. Sometimes you were performing to one, sometimes you were performing to 20. The audience would vary, and it wasn't because of your talent, it was just because of the fact that you didn't have the right connections.
Mhm.
Then you start going into the recording with Savvy, and you're meeting all these different people. And what's it like for you to have Stephanie Montiel commenting on your songs,
Oh
or
my gosh,
you
it's
know go ahead.
it's just incredible. Like I really, starting out, I grew up with these Tejano artists, so I see them now, and I'm like, I feel like they look at me now on an artist level instead of like a fan level, and that means so much to me because that means they're supporting me just as well. They're supporting me. Um they're on this journey with me too, and it's crazy to believe that someone so big can have that much like belief in me. And so it just makes me feel really good because I feel like I'm growing and I'm getting there. And I don't know. It's just so
Yeah, I know it's hard to imagine sometimes. And you've gone from that where you're getting the respect of the people that you actually idolized as you were, as you were growing up. Some of the Tejano artists, you've met them, you performed for them, you've opened up for Sunny Salceda, you've opened up for Stephanie, you've opened up for Art de Girina, you're opening up for all these different bands, and then here comes your major event in Fort Stockton, and you're the headliner for the rodeo. How was that like?
oh, it was awesome. I had never, you kind of get to the point you're like, okay, I'm opening. People are getting to know me, but for them to actually just ask for me and want me as a band there, it was incredible. It was like, oh shoot, look here I am.
Yeah. Wait, I remember coming here just to look. And now you're performing, which is yeah, which is awesome. And so, the reason I'm laying this out is because you're it's the evolution of your career. First you start off with a track artist, you get a band together, you're performing, and then you get your show going underway, that you're headlining in certain locations, and then all of a sudden you're writing some music, you're getting ready to put out your first album, right? First 10-song album. You've already done an EP. The EP
Yeah,
was done in Las Vegas. What was that like, selling your EP in Las Vegas and having people come up and take your picture and autographs from all over the country?
it was incredible. That was the first time for me being in Las Vegas for the Tejano convention, and it was amazing to see just how many people come together for that event and how many artists are there and how you get to meet everybody and people coming up to me and saying, "Oh yeah, I've heard Soea before. Yeah, I've seen you around. I've seen you on Facebook." And then not only that, but people that don't know you, you have the chance to talk with them and tell them where your music's coming from and get to meet them and just draw in new people. So I loved it.
Yeah, and so you did that. And now you go back into the studio with Sevi Contreras. Everything's recorded at Sevi Contreras has Slack Monster Studio. Excuse me, Slack Monster Studio. So he's got a pedigree with him of Tejano music. You go in there and you start recording, and we're laying down the last song on the album. Well, not the last song, but the second to the last song. The last song is a song that you wrote that you decided you wanted to do two versions of it, a
Mhm.
ranchera and a mariachi, which was really it's a come on girls, redneck woman Tejano version, which is which is pretty awesome. But then we're finishing up the last song, and what happens with the last song? You finish up. You finish the story.
Okay, so the last song, we had wrapped it up, we had recorded it. But of course, this is a really important song because it's coming from a Tejano legend, and this is something that it's kind of scary, kind of doing a cover of someone's song, and they eventually have to listen to it, and it's like, oh my gosh, did I do it justice? Are they gonna like it? Are they not gonna like it? So then I get a call from you and Sebi, and y'all let me know the good news where the artist that actually listened to it and they liked it. And instead of being against it, they were like, you know what? I think this would sound better as a duet. And I completely, when y'all told me the news, I think I froze and I didn't even know what to say because honestly, my heart was everywhere. I couldn't even process it at the time.
Yeah, it's kind of hard when you do a duet. I mean, when you remake a song, because there's some purists that want it just to sound just like it is. It's better for you to make it your own. But when you have the original songwriter listen to the song and say they want to be part of the song, they want to sing it with you. That really, that's really a moniker, something to hang your hat on. So, I
Mhm.
mean, kudos to you. Rick Valderrama, by the way, says Joanna Ray music has amazing music. So,
Oh, I love.
so I wanted to take the opportunity to just because you've been teasing it on your on all of your socials that you have this duet with this famous Tejano artist, and I want to tease just a little bit of the song. I'm going to play about 30 seconds of this song, so that way, well, I'll play it till where his singing starts. Okay,
Okay.
so this is the new release that's coming out for Joanna Ray. It's not out officially, but this is just a sample of what's coming out. So let's take a listen.
No te gusta como soy, que mis modos no te hacen feliz, que la manera en que te amo no es suficiente para ti. Mis amigas me dicen tonta porque hago todo para ti. No te aventajes de mí, no sabes qué bien la tienes. No te aventajes de mí, porque entonces sí me pierdes. No te aproveches más. I love you, babe. No te gusta como soy, que mis modos no te hacen feliz.
There you have it. Fixing to come out. It'll come out with Rosie, rap promotions, and that is the one and only Raulito Navaira and No Te Aventajes de Mi. It's a new collab with the one and only Joanna Ray and Raulito. How's that make you feel, girl?
Right. I'm just so proud of this song, and it just, oh my goodness, it's unreal. But I'm so excited. I'm so thankful for him to give me this opportunity because, oh my gosh.
Well, I think it's really awesome that he just walked in and he said, you know what, I want to sing on it. And, you know, that's what he wanted to do. And I think that's a testament to your talent, to your ability, and to you. And, you know, from me, I just want to say thank you to for giving me the opportunity to be part of this wonderful magic world that you've created. And it's pretty awesome. And you know, all your accolades are well deserved, girlfriend.
Oh, thank you. Absolutely. I'm so excited for the team that we have. Without my team and without my support behind me, there's no way I'd be right here.
So for those people that are just starting out, that are where you were at a year ago, 2 years ago, how what piece of advice would you give them?
I would just tell them not to give up, to keep going, to keep working on your craft, to always keep practicing, um, and to just get out there and share your music everywhere. Get everyone involved. Um, Talk to different people, network. That's the most important thing, and just get yourself heard. It's not. It only takes one listen for you to blow up or to get to the next step in your journey. So it's always important to just keep your head up and keep believing in yourself.
Yeah, and it's the beautiful part of who you who you are, and that you're so giving and you're helping out and everything else. I know every time we perform, you always want to have a new person there to give them an opportunity to show them, you know. So that's pretty awesome. TDK in the house. Hey, TDK, how are you doing, boy? I hadn't seen you in a while, brother. TDK says hello, Joanna, and Ford Muscle Luis says, "Wow, Joanna is a beautiful singer." Yes, she is. She's a beautiful singer, and That's awesome. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was responding. Thank you and have
Yes, I'm sorry. It was coughing there. Yeah, no. I think it's you have no ceiling, girlfriend. You have no ceiling. So there's so much more, and I don't know if you're watching it, but here I can. I'm gonna turn the camera real quick. If you can see it, if you're watching us online, that's your new banner. It's in my office.
it.
It's here. It's huge. Oh my gosh, it's making me cough because it's like it's a vinyl. I shouldn't have ordered vinyl because it's so vinyl, brand new vinyl. It smells like plastic. But no, thank you so very much, Joanna, for joining us. I really do appreciate your time. Uh, Much love, and keep going, keep growing, keep doing what you're doing, girlfriend. Remember, October the 26th at the destination in Midland, Texas. If you're in the area, go to the destination. That's going to be Joanna Ray's album release party. 10 songs, first album. How about that? So it's a new accomplishment for the great musician that is or the great singer that is Joanna Ray. So thank you so very much, Joanna. I really do appreciate. Do you have any other words? Do you say thank you to all the people that help you out and stuff like that?
Yes, thank you to everyone, my supporters, my fans, especially my family, my fiance, um, to everyone out there in San Antonio, Slack Monster Studios, Sevi Contreras, and all of his team. Rick Valderrama, of course, he always encourages me, and all the artists that have reached out and just let me know to keep going and not give up. So I am incredibly grateful for every single person that has made even a little part of being part of this journey, because it's ends up being a huge part of me.
You bet. You forgot about me, girl. Just kidding. So
Well,
we're gonna go ahead and leave you with, or Joanna, we're gonna go ahead and play your song "Su Mujer." It's the last single that you had released. It's a great song. It's a cumbia, and it's also part of it was recorded there in at the destination, and it's a great song, and I hope you guys enjoy it. That's Joanna Ray. Thank you so very much, Joanna. I appreciate you, girlfriend.
thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate you. And honestly, thank you for guiding me the way you have. Because without you doing that, there's no way I'd be where I am.
No, no, sweetheart. I'm just some guy from Vancourt, Texas. Nobody special. So
You are not.
just that's who I am. So we'll see you next time, Joanna. Thank you so very much, sweetheart, and we'll see you next time. Be also check out Joanna Ray's social media posts and everything else. She's on social media, Joanna Ray Music. She's got joannaray.com for you to find out any information if you want. With that, thank you so very much, Joanna. And this is Joanna Ray's Su Mujer, the video. And for Luis says, hey, Joanna, glad you released your new single. Thank you. We'll see y'all guys. And here's the song, Su Mujer.
Yo soy su mujer, porque daño a nuestras vidas. Hazlo por favor, no causes más dolor a este pobre corazón y dile adiós. Vete, vete, ya nunca vuelvas, no vuelvas a buscarlo. Yo soy su mujer. Porque si vuelves a buscarlo y llego yo a encontrarlo, no responderé y te avisaré. Sabor. No responderé y te avisaré.
Oh my God. I forgot about that part. Patricia Archuleta Fincher Mancini, how are you doing, sweetheart? Thank you so very much. The beautiful Joanna Ray. Congratulations. And Lawrence, you are my favorite. Thank you so very much. I am your favorite. Thank you. I'm just a guy. I'm nobody special. Um, yeah, so I have called several artists and I've played several songs. So what song do y'all want to hear? And do you want me to call another artist? Oh, you know what? Let's see here. Let me see if I have this particular artist. I meant to call this person, and he. Bear with me. I'm sorry. I know silence is deafening. Sorry about that, but uh, trying to text. I don't text with two thumbs like y'all people do. I don't know how y'all do that. I'm I'm a one finger kind of guy. So um, it says call Jenny B. I tried. She didn't answer. No, she's a little busy right now. She just responded. That's the little. If you heard the little bloop bloop, that was what that was. That was her telling me, "I get that right now." So like, oh, that's cool. That's fine. So you know what? I have other music that I can share with you though. Other music that I know that you're gonna love. Let's see here. That's that's part of what we do, right? We want to share new music. We want to support these new artists, and that's what I try to do. Hopefully, I can do that. Hopefully, I'm doing that with y'all. Hopefully, y'all guys are are enjoying the music that I'm playing, and it gives you an opportunity for y'all to listen to the songs or to listen to the music, and gives y'all the opportunity to fall in love with those. Call Madison. You know what? I could call Madison, huh? Let's see here. Let's see if she answers. Hold on.
This is Sunny Salsa. Sorry I missed your phone call. Leave your name and number.
Oh, Sonny, that's not cool. Hopefully, I didn't hear that one. Uh, Give me just a second. I'm going to try to see if I can get a hold of her. No promises now, okay? But I'm going to do my best. And y'all guys, thank you so very much for sticking around. Let's see what happens. It was a wrong number. Call Sevi. Sevi won't answer me. Well, he does, but I don't want to put him on the spot. I always want to let him know that, uh, I'm calling him because he's always busy and stuff. You know how he is, and so that's not what I want to do. He may not answer because he sees us. Wrong number. It's-
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice message.
oh no, that's two in a row, bro. That's not cool. That is not cool at all. Yeah. Should I call? What do you think, Rick? Should I call Sevi? Sevi will get mad at me. I don't want him to be get mad at me. Call Sevi. Okay, I'm gonna call him. He's if he gets mad. Okay, look, y'all guys know. Look, here's the evidence. Rick Balderrama is pushing me. That's the what's it called? Peer pressure. And so, so we're gonna get. I'm gonna get the peer pressure from him. So, let's see what he says. He's gonna be like, "Oh, dude, why'd you do that to me?" Yeah, I should call Richie. Richie would be he would be a load last.
Yes, sir, Lawrence.
Hey, Sevi, how you doing? You're on the radio. You're live on the air.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing good, brother. I just wanted to get really a recap on Slack Monster Studios. You got a lot of stuff going on. Sorry, I didn't give you a preempt on that. I was going to give you a call. I apologize for you. I didn't.
Well, yeah, you didn't even give me a warning,
I
anything
do
like that.
apologize.
I didn't hear no sirens or nothing.
That was my fault. Thanks, Rick.
And I'm driving, so I'm looking for lights and
Oh
sirens
no!
and nothing.
Oh no!
What's going on, Lawrence? Talk to me.
Well, we just finished. We just finished talking to Joanna Ray. She kind of spilled the beans that the song is fixing to come out with her and Raulito, which is just it's great. We gave just a little sample, little 30-second bit, but I know you have Slack Monster Studio. You've got a lot of stuff coming down the pipe. There's the new song that just came out not too long ago with Savannah. You've got your song with Tex Latino. And what
Yes,
else?
sir.
What else are you working on, Sevi? What else do you want us to know to be on the lookout? And by the way, real quick before you mention that, for those of you that are looking, Slack Monster Studios, you can book time with Slack Monster. All you just got to do is just give Sevi a call, and Sevi can take care of you if you're looking for producer extraordinaire. I
Thank you,
that is
Lawrence.
just
Thank
the
you.
one
Thank
and
you so
only
much.
is Sevi is Sevi. And so, go ahead and give Sevi a call. But Sevi, what else you got, brother? Talk to me. Talk to me.
Oh my goodness, I'm doing a little bit of everything, you know.
Hmm.
Right now, I'm doing a little bit of collaborations with. I don't want to say too much, right?
Right.
But we're doing collaborations, you know, with TikTok. You know, we're going to be releasing them as we go. We just released Volume Dos, right? So um, it was consistent of 15 songs and stuff, and you know, of course, amongst that, Savannah CD at the same time, right?
Yeah.
And then finishing Joanna Ray, um, Rick Valderrama,
Yeah.
Ray. The list goes on. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. You're
be-
busy.
besides besides of doing all that, you know, of doing things on the side of another kind of like the tumbao, música tumbao, um, which is kind of the peso pluma kind of stuff. You know,
Yeah.
right now we're working on a song that's gonna actually the actor is a singer, and the actor for the role they asked him to write the song, and so that's what we're working on right now. We just turned it in. As a matter of fact, like not even 30 minutes ago,
That's
to turn in for that, you know. And
uh-huh.
uh, there's so many things going on. You know, as Black Monster Studio, we never know what we're doing. We might be doing country, we might be doing Tejano, we might be doing conjunto or norteño or vallenato. You know, but it is what it is. It's music, and we love it, and we got to keep pushing forward. You know.
Well, I will tell you this that the last time I was there, you actually had an R&B artist that was going into this to record, and that's one of the beautiful things about what you do, Sevi. You don't do just Tejano music; you do all of it. Like you just mentioned, you do country music. You have a great country studio musicians that go in there. You were the one that did the country music for Rita Cappuccina, and that is just spot on. You have steel guitar, you got all kinds of stuff that's on there. you got great studio musicians. That's what I really love about you. The musicians are always there to record. It's not just something that's, because sometimes you can
Well,
hear if it's
yes,
electronic.
yes, that's the whole secret is the studio musician. Because if they come to me and tell me they want to do a salsa song, you know, I can play salsa, on the keyboards, but I am not a salsa player, so
Right.
I'll call in a salsa player, you
Yeah.
know, um, and that goes for me. So any other players, the same thing. We have to call, trumpet players, trombone players, conga players. There's some that play for norteño. There's some play that for for Tejano. There's players for everything, and if you got the country guys, you got the right steel guitar players and the fiddle players and country picking, guitar players. Then that's what they do, and that's my job is to make sure that whatever artist that comes in gets the full set of stuff they need to get. The correct genre, I should say, right? So
Right. And you know
yes,
what?
sir.
You've never disappointed. I know Un Día Vas a Ser Feliz, the song from Joanna Ray, that's based on a country flavor, and it's definitely got it. You got a country guitar player in there, bass player was playing country music, and then well, the drums, it always has to be that one person, Joey. It has to be Joey because Joey's awesome.
Right.
But
And because he's versatile,
yeah,
and I'm
definitely.
not, that's the blessing. That's another blessing. Just having Joey Sanchez and having Steve Ross, having Steve Alvarez, Ray Diaz de Leon, Richard Sy, on and on, J Rod, and these guys, Al Gomez, Ernie Cantino, Joel Boo Real. A lot of people play what is Slack Monster Recording Studio, and I want to thank everybody, right, for supporting um, the what is Slack Monster. These guys deserve it, and they give you the best. They give you 100% all the time, every time, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm blessed to have a team like this.
Yeah, you're awesome. Actually, TDK is just saying, "Hey, can I get a shout out from Sevi? He wants you to say, hey, TDK."
TDK, dancer of the year, and metal. Yes,
El,
sir. Saludos,
el,
saludos,
el
saludos.
mero mero de Bonte. That's who he is. Vicky V says hello, by the way. Hi, Vicky V. How you doing, girlfriend? Yeah.
Hello, hello.
But no, that's awesome. I do want to say congratulations because you are on nominations for producer of the year, and that happens, without saying. Of course, in my eyes, I think you're super fantastic. That's why, you
You,
know,
you see, how come you know these things and I don't know these things?
because
It's probably because I'm in the studio. I'm in the
that's
I'm
all
in a,
you
I'm in
do.
a dang yeah. I'm in a dang dungeon. So I don't get all this. But thank y'all very 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 much. Very very much appreciative. And we just have to work at it and keep Tejano alive. All of us who are doing it yourself, everyone, contribute to keeping Tejano alive and keeping it going. So very very blessed.
Yeah, very, very, very cool. TDK says, "Woohoo! Thanks for the shout out. He appreciates it." Hey, real quick, Sevi. And I brought this up because earlier we talked to Shelly Lattis, and she was
Yes,
talking about the tangibility of music now. That people are coming back with, with record albums and stuff like that. And you are you believe in the album, you believe in that, and that's what I really love about it. We've had this conversation plenty of times. I'd much rather have an album, something that is mine, that I can hold on to it, as opposed to just stream it online, because it's lost. You pay the money and it's lost unless you keep it on your phone. You pay for it and put it on your
right,
phone, then it's on yours. But to have
right.
an actual CD, it's something that they can sign, something that you have, and this new Volumo Dos that you just released and everything else is really awesome. You've got some great merch, by the way. So how can we get a
Well,
hold of
thank
some
you.
of that? How can we get a hold of some of the CDs and the merch?
You can reach us out on Facebook. I think it was the Texas Latino Musica, and of course, um, always at the gigs we always have merchandise and stuff like that. I think there's a site on there that you can go in there and has all the abilities of Zelle Cash App and all the payments, rates that you can do through that and stuff and everything, But um, going back to like you said the music and stuff like that, Lawrence, it's just a blessing to have everybody, that believes in you, and you have to give whatever is given to the artist that comes in. And every artist is different, you know, and I think as long as we all work together as artists and as producers, as record labels, as DJs, as everything, and working together, trying to make it better, you know.
Hmm.
Um, I know that we're talking about the CD, as far as like CDs, and I'm a firm believer of that. You don't tell a story; you would rather make a movie.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
So, so the movie is consisting of different chapters of different stories, and every song is a story.
definitely.
So when you get a CD, it's a movie. That's how I perceive it. You
And
know?
yeah, and plus also you get to keep it. There's more information on the CD than you would get from just
Yes,
streaming it. You get to know all the
yes,
people that
sir.
are on
Yes,
there. You get to also know background on it. Joanna's has her bio on there and a lot of different thank yous and everything else. And you get to see who actually helps build it because a lot of people have the misunderstanding of what it takes to make a song. It's not you just go in there and record it and that's it. No, no, there's the recording, the masters, the tracks, the dummy tracks, and then the mix mastering and mastering. And there's a lot of different levels, a lot of different steps, to get to
very much.
the
A
finished
lot
thing.
of elements that go in. A lot of elements that go into a hit song. It's just not doing what we do in the studio. It's not. That's just a part of it.
Right.
It's the marketing, the advertising, the pushing. From the artist. There's so many things that entail on that,
Y-
And so a lot of people think that it's the hit's a hit. No, it's got to have all those right elements for it to make it, And you said that you spilled the beans already with Joanna, right? So I can
Yeah.
spill the beans
Yeah, you
also,
can.
right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
Right.
you can.
You asked me what we were working on, and Joanna Ray has a collaboration coming up with other the man himself, Raulito Navaira,
Right.
and it was just beautiful how it came about. We were gonna do some backup vocals with Blue Real. Blue Real said, "Hey, who did it originally?" And thought about it. Called Lawrence. What do you think? He said, "Let's go for it." And not only that, but a blessing on top of that. That Destiny was there, his daughter, to take him to the studio, and so she's also a part of it. So I don't know what you call it. It's
It's like
a duet, a quadruple. What do you call it?
it's
You tell me.
a
What
triple collab or something like that. Yeah, because
triple collab or whatever it's called.
yeah,
A capirotada en español, como se dice. But it works, okay? It works, and I'm blessed to have been a part of it, and to make it happen and make Joanna's dreams even come true. And I think it's gonna work great, and I think the Onda's gonna love it.
I'm sure they will. I love the song. I love what you've done with it. I know I heard it in a rough draft, and then we talked about this and that and everything else. But when you sent the final draft, you never disappoint, Sevi. You are just an
Well,
amazing.
it was all your idea, Lawrence. You came out with the song, and you said, "Hey, what do you think about this?" I said, "It's great." And lo and behold, how God works in mysterious ways. Um,
Yeah,
that now we have Raulito on it, and none of us even would have thought about that, but that's all God's doing, and we're blessed.
yeah, we're
Very very blessed.
yeah, and he's such a generous soul. Raulito, it really is a generous soul. The whole
Yes,
family,
yes,
actually.
he
Rick
is.
says, Rick
Yes.
says, tell Sevi I'll see him tomorrow. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we see Rick every other day or so. I love you, Rick.
TDK says Sevi is very down to earth and always makes time for his fans. And that is a very, very true statement. I see that all the time. You sign autographs, you take pictures, and I love that. Hey, when is the next time that we're going to be able to see Texas Latinos perform?
I think our next performance will be in November in Dallas.
Hmm.
I'm not sure because it's going to be a private event, so um, but I think it's the week of Thanksgiving, But it gives us time. me and Gabe are gonna do a little radio tour stuff and everything. And so we're just gonna call you too because you're next. Okay.
Yeah,
So
definitely. No problem, man.
okay.
You know
So
this is
so
your home, man. Yes.
yes. So we got a little bit of downtime and it's perfect timing for us to take advantage of a little bit of radio tour and and get things going. You know, get ready for the new year coming in. You know. So
New year and a lot of new stuff that's going on and a lot of great stuff that's going on. And I really do appreciate all your hard work, Sevi. I know it's the artist that gets a lot all the attention and everything else, but without a great engineer behind you to do the arrangements and everything else, it falls short. And what you do is amazing and it's inspiring, and you've been doing it for so long, and it's just beautiful. And I really do appreciate your friendship, and I appreciate all the hard work that you do. If you've not been told that, you deserve every accolade that you get, brother, because you're an
thank you
amazing
so much,
person.
Darren. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. You know, of course, on a personal level, I love you, bro, and everybody out there who supports Tejano. Um, we can't do this alone. So without the fans, we're nobody. You know. So a big shout out to the fans that love and keep Tejano alive. Um, of course, to the musicians that bust their butt every week to get this done. To the DJs, to the PDs, to the videographers, to whoever's out there to keep Tejano alive. Thank you so much. And we just gotta keep pushing forward.
Yeah, and so the current hit that you are promoting right now,
Déjame amarte.
Déjame Amarte.
Déjame amarte is the latest single for Texas Latino. Also, Savannah has a new single out, which is Como han pasado los años. Um, who else am I missing? Well, Joanna Ray, of course, is going to come out with a collaboration,
Right.
and that's coming out. Rick Valderrama is also going to do something special for his bro, and I can't wait for that to come out. It's got featured artists, but I'll let Rick get all into that because you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't want to be telling all the bees. You're going to be like, really? Like, really?
Right.
Without me, you know. But a lot of great things that are going on, you know. So.
Awesome. Thank you, Sevi, for your time, man. We're going to leave you with, we're going to go ahead and play Texas Latino, Déjame Amarte. It's an awesome song. Sevi, once again, thank you so very much for your time, and I appreciate you. And I apologize for not giving you a heads up that I was going to call you on air.
Oh, it's okay. Send the sirens next time. I love you, bro.
Yeah, well, all right. This
All right, be
is
careful.
this is Texas Latino, Déjame Amarte. It's a great song. Be listening to it, and thank you so very much, Sevi. We'll see you next time, brother.
Baby, ya no lo entiendo. Si a ti te lastimo, ayer llegó oliendo a perfume y traición. Y si te miento un cuento, sabe que no es verdad. Pero aún sigues con él, no sé por qué será. Si yo fuera él, baby, no te preocuparás. Si no estoy, voy a regresar contigo, amor. La noche será amándonos más. Eres la mujer que merece así. Muchos amantes, mucho sufrir. Y te lo quiero demostrar. Déjame amarte, déjame entregarte. Lo que quiera va a ser para ti. Te daré amor del bueno. Haz de mí tu dueño. Verdadero amor verás en mí. Baby, déjame amarte, 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 amarte. Descubrí tu belleza, me hace sentir dolor de pensar que no sabrás si está con él. Lo que no vale es amor. Donde vayas no dejen de ver si tú tienes el todo. De cabeza la noche será amándonos más.
Eres la mujer
Que mereces sí
muchos amantes.
mucho sufrir
Tararara.
y te lo quiero demostrar. Déjame amarte, déjame entregarte lo que quiero hacer para ti. Te daré amor del bueno, haz de mí tu dueño, verdadero amor verás de mí. Déjame amarte, déjame entregarte lo que quiero hacer para ti. Te daré amor del bueno, haz de mí tu dueño, verdadero amor verás de mí. Baby, déjame amarte, 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 amarte.
Well, there you have it. The new one from Texas Latino. Guys, it is about time for me to head on out. I want to play one more song for you. I really do appreciate each and every one of y'all that stayed with me through this. Excuse me. Maybe we should do this more often. If you like it, send me a private message so that way I can go ahead and do that for y'all. I really do appreciate all of y'all staying with me. And whatever suggestions or anything else that y'all have, uh, uh, you know, don't be afraid to share. Um, I am here to facilitate and hopefully play the songs that y'all want to hear, the songs that can hopefully touch you in the right places, and you will be able to share it with your own friends and everything else, and keep the Hano alive. The only way we can prosper is together. That's the only way we're going to do it, is together. Real quickly, I want to say something. It's not political. But it seems like it is. It's not. But there's a lot of dissension about what FEMA is available and FEMA has available that's not available. Um, the powers that be say there is plenty for you to request, but you have to request it. The $720 is for you to get immediate help right now. The rest of it, you apply for that help and get help later on, up to $48,000 for repair of your home. There's all kinds of other grants that you can get from FEMA. All you have to do is request it. There's a lot of vitriolic garbage that's out there that should not be out there. And for those, the reason I'm saying is because to spread those rumors, to spread those lies, is a disservice to the people that are working there. It's a disservice to the people that have put their lives on the line to help those people, and also to the victims themselves, the people that have suffered it. So please don't share the that vitriol. Instead, be kind to each other and help each other up. Hey, David Villa. And Oakland is watching. Thank you so very much, David, for joining us. So I hope you enjoyed that conversation with those people. I did try to call Jenny B. She actually texted me back. She is a little busy. She said maybe I'll call you back next time. So hopefully next time I'll get her on the phone. But in the meantime, thank you so very much, each and every one of y'all. I do appreciate y'all. I'm going to leave you here with El Color de Mi Amor from Savannah V. It's a great song. Take a listen to it. Put it on your playlist. Better yet, buy the song. Go to their shows and support the Hano music. With that being said, if you had a bad day, if today was not your day, just remember, every day planes take off against the wind. You matter. You are loved. And thank you so very much for all of the accolades and for the nomination. Just the nomination in itself is wonderful. And so I don't do this for awards. I do it for y'all. Thank you. Y'all have a great one. This is Savannah Ocean. El color de mi amor. Goes like this.
saber de qué color es tu amor y quisiera saber si tú sientes la pasión que siento yo cuando escuches mis palabras dirigidas para ti. Ojalá que correspondas hacia mí, porque el color de mi amor es un jardín en primavera que se le alegra el corazón cuando el calor del día llega. El color de mi amor es el sol que ilumina y que le viene dando vida a una neblina que lloró. El color de mi amor es como lago azul donde brillan las estrellas y la luna echa su luz. Mi amor, debes comprender de que soy sola